All right. I really want to talk about sports, but I know we got things to go before that, so I'll wait on the boys' soccer. Welcome back to Amplify MP. Matt, can you get us in to know? I know we got to talk about some things before sports, but get the sports as fast as you can. I'm so pumped about what happened last night.
Kids, it's time to get in the know. Today is Thursday. It is the 28th day of May. It is Amnesty International Day.
Nice.
It is
nice.
Slugs Return from Capistrano Day.
Okay, you have to explain that one. What?
I did have to look this up because I thought, well, that's interesting.
Weird.
And yeah,
that sounds made up, Matt.
It kind of is made up. And apparently, it's a fun, tongue-in-cheek kind of thing. You know, you hear about the swallows returning to Capistrano.
I've never heard of Capistrano.
I don't know what that is
What's
either.
Capistrano?
Isn't it in California? I don't know.
No clue. Maybe
The swallows return to. That's a thing.
it's like a migration thing where they all come back.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe I'm old. Maybe
No,
I
you
was,
might.
I was going to say
This
this
could be a
must
thing.
be something from like the 70s or something.
swallows return to Capistrano.
Okay.
Okay, well, this whole thing kind of blows up now because
Hey, we have a lot of listeners and viewers who actually might remember this.
Right.
That's so good.
So
Yeah.
there's a day where the swallows return to Capistrano, and when the swallows return, the slugs leave and go out to your gardens across. They spread out. It's not real.
So this is like a
Got it.
seasonal thing, kind of
Yeah.
like how the old wives' tale, as they say, about don't plant things until after Mother's Day because you might get frost, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
I
Here
don't
come
think
the
the slugs
slugs.
actually are leaving Capistrano on that exact day, but it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing.
Gotcha.
Anyway, that was a whole lot of nobody knows any idea what I'm
So
talking
you
about.
know, but now they do.
But-
This is the in the know section.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's how we learn.
It's also National Hamburger Day, and that's the one
I
I,
like
will be
that one.
participating in
Me
today.
too.
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
So,
Great idea.
the weather that you should absolutely not plan your schedule around. Today, through at least next Friday, it will be mostly sunny with highs ranging anywhere from 83 to 89. I think
Nice.
today's supposed to be 89, weekend kind of closer to 83, 84, and then back up again. But
It got hot yesterday.
pretty consistent 83 to 89 for the next 9 days.
It got
I know
hot
you're
yesterday.
I know you're a fan of like the 60s and 70s kind of temp range, but this is my temp range.
Yeah.
You like the hot stuffs?
Not too hot, right? But remember, I lived in Florida for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah,
so
but
this
did you
isn't
also
too
live in
hot.
Canada?
Yeah.
I did. Yes.
Do you like it all?
Yeah. No.
Okay. What did you think? So we were at the soccer game last night. Watch this segue.
Oh man.
We were at the soccer game last night. It was 90,
I would
and
have.
concession stands were closed. There was no water. Like, it was a thing. How'd you feel about last night's game?
I was very uncomfortable and not happy, but I would say that had more to do with sitting in a black box, a literal giant black metal box,
Yeah.
and baking in the sun more than I was out and about. If I was out of the truck and walking around, there was a nice breeze, and if I would have had like you guys had umbrellas up there. If I would have had something else, I would have been happy. But that's my temp right there.
Right.
Just not sitting in a black, sweaty, humid box.
And for context, Kellen produces the live stream sports feed for the Mount Pleasant Live, which is a part of
Yeah.
Southeast Iowa Union's feed.
Yep.
And so we do that as part of that show as well.
Right.
Well,
Well, the
it was
production-
hot.
Well, the way the East Lake Park works is there's no structure for us to work out of like there is
Right.
at the Maple Leaf or in the
where there's
gym.
air conditioning.
Right.
Yeah.
So we literally take my large SUV, drop the seats, put a table up, and sit me in there, and it worked great all season because it wasn't stinking hot. But last night was stinking hot.
Right.
Stinking
It was
hot.
so hot. Maybe stinking too. We didn't go inside because you were there sweating. Yeah.
Nobody wants any of that.
But the game was awesome, wasn't it, Matt?
So last night is a big night for the Panthers. First of all, the Mount Pleasant boys soccer team beat Pella 1-0 to
Yes,
advance
they
to the
did.
Class 3A Sub-State 4 championship, which is tomorrow
Yeah, already.
in Cedar Rapids, where they will face Cedar Rapids Xavier, who beat Clinton 4-1 last night.
And sadly, that is a road game, not a home game. And if Clinton would have won, the way that
Would've been
the
here.
seating worked, it would have been here.
But if we can get people to go, it's a Friday night.
Yeah.
I bet you a lot of students can go. If you happen to be in the Iowa City area or you just want to make a night out of it,
I would.
Go to Cedar Rapids.
go to
And
Cedar
I would-
Rapids. Well,
I would-
yeah, people go up to Iowa City. Sorry, yeah, people go up to Iowa City anyway. And
I would
go
imagine
a little
that's
farther north.
7 p.m. game.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure. I didn't write it down, but I'm almost certain it's 7 p.m.
Yeah, because Xavier Clinton played at 7 p.m. last night. There's a bit more of travel there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think all the games across the state are supposed to
7.
start at 7.
Oh, but the lights.
but
that's
there's
why
no
we-
lights at
yeah,
East Lake.
that makes
So
sense.
Right.
if it
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure state games start at 7.
Yeah.
They made an exception for Mount Pleasant because of no lights.
Yep. That
So if
makes
you
sense.
guys can get up to Xavier in Cedar Rapids,
7
anyone from Mount Pleasant, throw on your maroon and gold.
Tarps off.
Tarps off. Don't do the tarps off movement. We talked about that yesterday a little bit. But yeah, get on up to Xavier tomorrow night. Cheer on your Panthers. We have a
Yep.
good team. We can truly hang with anybody.
Yeah.
And if they win, they are in state.
Yeah.
This is the championship of the sub-state, and so if they win, they go to state.
Do you guys know once those state competitions begin, are all those games then in Des Moines or the Des Moines area?
Yeah,
How
they're
does
played
that
at
work?
the Drake at the Mediacon. I don't know what they call it now, the stadium, but it's at Drake.
All the games are played.
Yeah,
at
I believe so, and
Okay.
they're all next week, I believe.
Okay.
From what I think, Luis Aranda said that on the broadcast last night. He went through the schedule on that.
The
What that
famous
look like.
voice of Panthers Nation.
He doesn't like it when you call it
No,
Panthers
he
Nation.
doesn't.
So big
Nice.
win for the soccer team. But in addition to that, the Panther softballers beat 15th ranked Central Lee
Yes,
last
they
night.
did. Great night.
And I wasn't there, but just looking at the box score, it looked like the Panthers went into the 6th inning with their the box score shows the Panthers was 6-1 lead going into the 5th inning.
I do know what happened there.
Well, and then okay.
So in the Panthers came up, they were down 9-8, and Bella Dodds
Yeah.
came up.
Shout out to Bella Dodds, big player of the game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were
Two runners on, hits a 2-run double to win the game.
awesome. Well, they were up 6-1 going into the 5th, and then Central Lee exploded for 8 runs in the 5th and the 6th inning.
Wow.
Like 6 in the 5th and 2 more in the 6th. And so they were up before Mount Pleasant rallied for 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th
Nice.
Yeah.
and held on for the 10-9 win.
There you
That's
go.
impressive. You know, we almost did the opposite of that the day before, which we didn't report on a whole lot yesterday. We just said the score, but
Mhm.
we were over at the baseball game. We looked over; it was 12-2
Yeah.
with the opposition winning, and then the final score was like 12-8 or
Yeah,
12-9.
that was against Oskaloosa, yeah.
Yeah. So we got a good. We can put the runs up when we need to.
Yeah, the Panthers scored 2 runs in like the first 3 innings, something like that, 4 innings, and then or 2 runs in each inning, and then they put up 4 in the 6th to
Yeah.
clinch it.
Awesome.
Good job, Panthers yesterday. What
Pulling
else
it
do we have?
off.
Anything else yesterday?
No, not yesterday, but tonight the Panther girls soccer team they start their journey towards the state tournament as they travel to Davenport North for a 7 p.m. kick in the Class 2A Region 4 quarterfinals.
Okay.
Good luck.
So
guys.
if they win, it's not quite state yet, but they got another round. But
the sub-state qualifier.
yeah, this is a qualifier. So that's
Good luck, Panthers.
that is tonight. So you can go to Davenport tonight, and then you can go to Sea Rapids tomorrow. Watch soccer.
Love it.
This
Let's go
day in
Panthers.
history. On this day in 1937, Volkswagen was founded by the government of
Nazi Germany.
Nazi Germany.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, to mass
People's
produce
car.
a low-priced people's car.
Sorry, I'm jumping ahead of you.
Yeah,
there,
you're
man.
good. That car, which later became known as the Beetle, became globally popular in the 1950s,
Interesting.
and they're still around.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
I mean, they've been reinvented.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but
I
they're around.
learned how to drive stick shift on a manual transmission Beetle from like the 70s
Yeah.
in Mexico.
Oh,
Oh
there you
wow,
go.
you've been about everywhere, haven't you?
Well, I didn't live in Mexico,
There at the
but
time.
yeah, my dad and we went on a family vacation. My mom, dad, my sister, and I.
And so
Yeah.
on your family vacation, you decided to jump in a stick shift Beetle and
no,
drive it around?
no. First off, we're very tall, big people.
Oh, and you're
so
in a Beetle.
imagine all of our luggage and all 4 of us in a Beetle
Yep.
for a week-long trip to Mexico. My dad made some poor choices, but nonetheless, this was the week he decided he wanted to teach me how to drive. I was 15 and
gotcha.
a half, whatever, at the
Yeah.
time. And so that happened.
That's awesome.
It was not my choice, is what I'm getting.
I miss driving stick. Like
Yeah.
it was. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm old and I know how to drive stick's a real man thing. Like, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like being able to control the shifting and stuff like that. Like it's
Yep.
it's fun to drive a stick, and you don't get to do that anymore. They
So-
had the paddles and crap. It's just not the same.
Yeah, well, we had one of our driver's ed cars was a stick shift, so we had to learn in driver's ed. Half the time we drove automatic, half the time we drove stick.
Nice.
So we had to learn. And then I worked for the county road crew during summers in college,
Have to
and,
know.
and they had old state trucks.
How
that
many
were
gears were those?
Straight stick. Man, we just
It was like
Beat
9,
on
11
those.
gears.
Oh,
like how many
no.
did you have to go through for
no,
the
I
county
think it
truck?
was still just a 5.
Oh,
but-
just a
Oh,
truck,
okay.
not like
just
a big
truck. No,
dump truck,
pickup
whatever.
truck.
Yeah.
But it was an old beat up truck that the county had, and we
Just grinding the whole
My
time.
God, we had so much fun with that.
Yep.
Nice.
Quote of the day: An optimist is a fellow who believes a housefly is looking for a way to get out. George Jean Nathan.
That is more.
That's
is
kind of a
deep.
deep thinker.
Yes, that is a
It is.
deeper quote than I was ready for.
Yeah.
But you threw us for a on the quote of the day yesterday about toast.
So
I didn't quite do you want to explain it?
Yeah,
Or I just put it right
what
back? I
was
thought
going
you were
on?
just throwing us like, what's Clint Eastwood mean with toast? If you
That's-
want to guarantee, make toast.
no,
buy a
buy a
toaster.
buy a toaster.
Right, buy a
So
toaster.
a toaster has a guarantee. If a toaster doesn't work, you take it back. I don't know. I didn't make it. I just find quotes and I put it in there. There's no deep meaning
You're
hidden
like-
meaning to that.
We'll see what Mike does with this one.
Yeah, no,
That's
there's
what I felt.
Matt's like, I just work here.
Oh,
Don't ask
there
me
is no
questions.
there was no hidden agenda with that whatsoever.
okay, I
It
was
was
wondering.
just that was the next one on the list that I threw in. And it was by Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
half these quotes are by people we have no idea who they are.
True,
I don't,
true,
who's
true.
George John Gene Nathan?
No idea.
No clue.
But he's talking about houseflies.
Yeah, that's a good quote. I like this one.
So
Yeah.
maybe funny, maybe not. I want to take my wife out.
Hmm?
So I spent $500 on a limo.
Ooh.
And then I found out that that $500 doesn't include a driver.
Oh.
So I spent all that money and have nothing to show for it.
Oh no.
That was probably one of my favorite ones you've had so far. That actually was very good. I'm going to use that one.
You
now.
like
That's
that
a dad
one?
joke right there.
That
At
was
its
definitely
finest.
a dad joke.
I'm totally using that one. That's a great one.
Remember to follow, subscribe, share, push the buttons, tell your friends, let everybody know what we got going on over here. It helps draw more people. The more people that watch, the more people you tell, the more people we get to follow along with us. And now you are in the know.
Well, thank you.
I feel like I'm in the know now. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been Amplify MP. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.